It's a one-game road trip for the Spurs, and it brings them to Chi-Town, Chicago. It's the Spurs and the Bulls inside of the United Center tonight. Fox, first real touch of the game, firing away, and he hits a three.
Goodness. You know, sometimes you just feel it in certain arenas. De'Aaron Fox off to a great start.
Jones puts it in for two. That was going to be my next question. What arenas did you feel most comfortable in? Never worked out here?
I had a good game or two here, but not as many as I'd like.
Wembanyama and Vucevic, tough matchup. And Wembanyama makes him pay.
Outstanding footwork there from Victor. No double team.
Victor getting a lot of touches early here, Sean. You want to see that as he goes out, and Barnes connects.
Mr. 100%.
Shove to Fox. Shovel past Barnes, inside Wemby, hangs around, and gets it to go. Using his momentum. Count it, and a foul. Vucevic, Herter for two. Castle fading away. And that mid-range every single time.
Yep, I will take it every single time.
Who's zealous. Blocked by Wembanyama. 95 straight games with a rejection. Vucevic strokes it for three. 47% this year. Castle, nice move around Buzelis.
Too many hesitations. He just hypnotized Buzelis.
Castle throwing up. Cornet coming down with it. Hello. Patrick Williams. Thought about it, now fires and hits it. Penny can't walk right into one. Keldon offensive rebound put down. The Spurs are running. Castle on the break. Throws right by Jones, his former teammate. How about that?
Wow. That was a beautiful low crossover. Just exceptional ball handling skills on that play.
Buzelis loses the handle. Sloppy play here in Chicago. Right back to KJ for an easy dunk.
That's our point guard mentality right there.
Will Purdue is going to join us in the third quarter. Former Spur and former Bull. Jones driving, trying to muscle Keldon out of the way, and does. Trey Jones has 8 early points. Wembanyama inside. Olynyk no-look pass. Carter Bryant.
Oh, great cut there from the rookie.
You're just tuning in. The Bulls down Josh Giddey. No Kobe White in this game as well. And a beautiful shot by Williams goes down. He's hit a couple shots. Waters fires away. That three's good for Lindy.
Outstanding there.
Smith, no, Wembanyama right there. Smith gonna try again, and got it that time. Fox fading away and rattles it home.
I got the kind bounce off the rim.
He's made 2 of his first 3 shots. Dosumu nails it for 3.
There's too much space for him.
And they did give De'Aaron that assist on Keldon's dunk, Sean. As Dosumu puts one down. That's a screen for Fox. Fox using speed, and Shelley as well. Carter moves it. Jalen Smith thought about it. Javon Carter puts it in for 3. And Mitch Johnson has to call a timeout. That's the 5th three-pointer that goes down for Chicago. Castle thought about the 3. Now he drives, puts it up off glass.
I can't find fault with that. I do like Keldon shooting that little jump hook in the paint.
Dosumu moves it. Carter hits another one.
Yeah, and that's been the issue here in the second quarter.
Kevin Herter takes it this time, and Cornet just sends it away.
Yeah.
Up to Castle, who's running. Keldon, another dunk.
That's just a front yard driveway defense there.
Isaac Okoro, the pass. Smith with a dunk.
And that's what I said. You can't stop moving defensively.
Smith hits another one. And Mitch Johnson has to call a timeout as the Bulls tie it up at 49. Bulls are running. It's Terry. And he almost missed the dunk.
He did.
It's Fox on the drive. De'Aaron all the way. Got it to go.
He did 3 the hard way.
Harper did not make the trip to Chicago. The Spurs had him stay back home. Wembanyama. Oh my goodness.
He didn't treat Trey too kindly there.
Comes back down the other end and hits a 3. Oohs and ahs here in Chi-Town. Vucevic responds and hits a 3. Crowd loves them some Vooch. Fox waits and scores.
Again, that's the right play.
Devin Vassell hasn't gotten any looks tonight. There you go.
That's an excellent look, courtesy of Victor Wembanyama. Draws 2 defenders. Beautiful little lefty touch pass.
Vucevic, and Wembanyama puts it out of bounds. Fox, 2 for 1 if the Spurs want it. Wembanyama gets it to go.
Yeah, and that's your veteran right there in De'Aaron Fox, pushing the pace.
Remember this, Jake. You can put him in his place. He's okay.
Can I, though?
Yes.
I don't know. I'll be scared to put him in his place.
Will, if I turn into a diva?
That's when I kind of knew who Sean was and what he stood for. The relationships that you develop off the floor, right? And Avery and Dave would get into some religious discussions on the bus, on the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And those of us that weren't as smart, this could be a huge mistake.
Hey! Oh, right on cue with Purdue.
But
Fox, nice drive.
Unless you really know, and this is more about beliefs than education. But they would be having that conversation on the bus, and all of a sudden you knew something was said. Classify yourself as an introvert back then?
Yeah.
And that's when I was doing whatever I was doing. Are they actually putting them in for me?
I think Avery had his tongue in his cheek that entire time.
That right there, that's what Buzelis has really improved on as far as his game goes, right? He got some kind of infection, right? Couple up and under moves, couple finishes. I was like, okay, yeah, Dave, I'm not sure if this is your team anymore. But I remember we were at lunch one time. Tim probably doesn't even remember this. But I go to the bathroom, and I come back, and Tim disappears. You could read his eyes, right? Yeah. What he was thinking, what he wanted to do. And I loved how he would work on the game always. One of the old school muscle cars. That this country was built off of, with the old 400 horsepower V8.
Buzelis is going crazy.
Wembanyama for three. Down low to Keldon. Keldon missed it, but Barnett puts it down. Jones pushing the pace up to Herter. Okoro, and he got swallowed up. Herter left wide open for three and got it. And the three-point shooting has exploded for the Bulls. 14 of 29 from downtown. Wembanyama for three. He responds by snapping the net.
How about that combination? That was French vanilla. Oh.
I don't know if Wemby was expecting that pass.
No, he wasn't. He was looking for a lob.
Wembanyama spinning and fading on one leg. Yes.
He's got to touch it pretty much every time down the floor.
Rising up and getting one to fall again.
Yep.
Maybe thought the Bulls should have taken advantage of last time, and then Herter makes him pay.
Surprised Vucevic even threw that ball out. Yeah, that's a free shot. Again, you got Luke Cornett on the offensive glass.
Trey Jones, stop, pop, yes. Another alley-oop. Castle to Cornett, 9 dimes for Steph. Jones for two, over Luke Cornett. And Trey Jones has a 20-point game.
Yeah.
Herter driving, meeting 2 7-footers on the baseline. Dosunmu for three, big one. Up to 18. Inside again, Cornett, the alley-oop king. Castle's officially got a double-double. Big shot in Chi-Town, and we're all tied at 114. Wemby again, and Barnes rejected Jones.
Take your time. Be careful with it.
Wembanyama with the ball in his hands. He's got 33. Shot clock going down. Vucevic guarding. Wembanyama. How about that for some Chicago pizza?
Take your hot dogs and go home. At least you got a free dog out of it. Like Will Purdue said, it's a nightmare for bigs. They're not accustomed to playing that far away from the basket and guarding a 7-footer, 7+ footer who plays like a guard.
Trying to get it to Herter. Herter for three. No. Castle the rebound. Foul Trey Jones. Dosunmu to inbound. Gets it right back. He's going to drive for two. Clock stops at 3.
Well, it's still a 2-point game.
The Spurs beat the Bulls 121 to 117. They are 8-2 for the first time to start a season since the 2015-16 season. And of course, that year was the best year in franchise history when they finished 67-15.